somebody invited you for some food or drink or whatsoever. So that's actually a respect he has given you. Now you are sitting here for food and drink. But for a Muslim, the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is like this. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, nothing in this world is bad and evil for a Muslim. But it depends. How? عجب للمؤمن إن أصابه خير حمد الله وشكر وإن أصابته فتنة أو مصيبة حمد الله وصبر. Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, if a Muslim got something good, so that is good for him. He will be praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and he will be paying thanks to Allah. If he got something other way around and otherwise, like a difficulty or hardship, still that is good for him. As far as his after effects or result is concerned, he will be praising Allah once again and he will show his passion. So still he will be getting reward. So Shaykh Rahmatullahi alayhi said that when you got together for some food or something like that, as you know, that anything you are exploiting or utilizing here in this world, that from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you don't own it. You only use it. If you are using the property of someone, he has all the right to ask you about that use and to put you to accountability. But if you are too much lying and too much obedient to the owner concerned, you say, who cares? So now a Muslim, whatever he is exploiting in this world of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if he is too much loyal and too much obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will never ask him for that. His entertainment and enjoyment, you are eating it for free then. But if the case is other way around, for him was smart thing, he would be put to accountability on the day of judgment. And that was the case of Sahaba Rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'in. That mostly they used to have their lunch or dinner with al-khal, the vinegar. But if they got something else, like this potato chips or something like that, or this onion, the roasted and the cooked onion, it was something extra. They used to call it extra ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now the thinking of Sahaba was other way around. That maybe that is the reward of our good deeds in this world. So we will get deprived of its reward on the day of judgment. And we don't want it here. So they came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that we have these feelings, we have these reservations, that maybe these things are the reward of our good deed. If that is, we don't want it here. We are doing it for the hereafter, for the day of judgment, for the ni'mah in Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, don't worry, whosoever is found in belief, is righteous and doing deeds, salih indeed, man amila salihan, maybe he is a male or a female. So Allah said, فَلَنُحْيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبًا. This enjoyable life, or this entertainment, whatever he is getting here, these ni'mas and favors of Allah, these delicious foods, and these type of sweets and things like that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we will give him this life. فَلَنُحْيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبًا. And Allah says, وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُ. And jaza literally is the reward of what you have done. That as far as your reward is concerned, the rule here in this world, as far as your extra bonus is concerned, first you are getting salary, later on in the end you have the tax return. Yes, and you have the extra bonus. But in the case of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for Muslims the other way around, that you will be getting salary there, but bonus you should get it here. So Allah said that this is your extra bonus. فَلَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبًا وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Now another blessing of Allah is وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ. And for sure, Islam, Shaykh Tamim said that Islam is lam muwakkida according to Basriyin, and that is lam mu'addi'a according to Kufiyin. Yes. This is Islamic muwakkida according to Basriyin. Still insist. But Kufiyin say that we are with Kufiyin. Maybe they did Abu Hanifa and Fiqh, we are with Kufiyin. Or maybe they did Asim ibn Najwad al-Kufi in Qira'ah, so we are with Kufiyin. He is Kufi, and he is Kufi. So here also, we are with Kufiyin. وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ لَا مِنْ مُؤَثِّرَةٍ الْقَسَمِ. So فَمَعْنَاهُ وَاللَّهِ لَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ. That Allah says, I swear by myself. Islam means Mukhtar al-Qasam. That I swear by myself. And not only that, you have seen these trains are running here. So sometimes you see that there are two engines. One is in the front of the train, and the other one, after 100 bogies, after 100 cars, after 100 dabbas, you find another one. Because it needed, it is fully loaded. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here put two engines of insistence of taqi. One is Islam in the front, and the second one is taqi as and I swear by myself. I swear by myself. And then Allah says, for sure, I will reward him. But what I will reward? Now, as you know, that you pray today, you prayed yesterday. Yes, you did enough for today. You did enough for yesterday. The same time of type of nafal. But how will be the evaluation of your amal? This is but a matter of philosophy. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, just count from 1 to 10. That yesterday, the same 2 rakat nafal of yours, that was to the level of 1. As far as your sincerity is concerned. Day before yesterday, it was to the level of 2. But 1 year before, the same time of nafal 2 rakat at the same time, it was to the level of 7. Your sincerity was 7 out of 10. And sometime back, it was 10 by 10. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, for all these 2 rakat every day, we will be evaluating your amal based on 10 by 10. That's what Allah says. Otherwise, you cannot explain this ayah. Then what did it mean? On the scale of the ahsan, on the scale of the ahsan of that ibadah. وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. That today's nafal of yours, that was only 1 out of 10. But don't worry, sometime back, you got a reward 10 by 10. So these 2 rakat I will evaluate for you on the day of judgment. So that's why for Muslim everywhere they are good. And number 2, this but a matter of sincerity. This but a matter of ikhlas. I was telling them, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, maybe yesterday, I was telling them that there are 3 things. One is iman, the other one is amal. In between there is ikhlas and sincerity. And ikhlas and sincerity is actually making connection of iman and amal. Otherwise, iman is coming from your heart. Amal are coming from your organs. Does not make sense. Something which is there and something which is here in the hands. Or something there. Because that's a different word. This outer side, that's a different word. Heart, that's a different word. Even though a very close and strong connection is there in between brain and qalb. Your mukh and your qalb. Your brain and your heart. You cannot say that the link of my hand with my chest, that is much more stronger than the link of my brain with my heart. No, because the main line that is directly connected from the heart to the brain, which is called Hablul Wali. Life is based upon Hablul Wali. Based upon what? And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. Where is the source of power? Say, the heart. Yes. And where is the power of thinking? That's in the brain. You know what I'm saying? In other words, you can say that this body of yours, that is a state. And state need two type of leaders. One is called constitutional head or head of the state, like the president. And the second one is called the head of the government or the chief executive, like the prime minister. So you can say that this is head of the state, constitutional head. And this is head of the government, the chief executive. Because chief executive, actually he is controlling all these things. But to him, the power is coming here from. He is doing whatever he is doing in the name of this head of the state. And that's why in parliamentary system or parliamentary system, whatever he is going to implement, so okay, the parliament is there, they passed it. The Congress is there, they passed it. Then the Senate is there, they passed it. Then the Prime Minister send it to the head of the state. Otherwise, chief executive, so formal approval, that is signature of Oscar is a guy. Nowadays, who, even though power is with whom? With me and our Sharif, but still, he cannot implement it as a law, as long as head of the state has not signed it. You got it or not? So now, there is a telephone line between the president and the prime minister. That is called green line. That's called green. It will never get disturbed 24/7. Sometimes you say signal is not working, even in ground line. But that is not possible. That the green line for 1 minute it was disconnected. No way, because the whole state and government is based upon that green line. So here, the prime minister is sitting. Yes, he picked up the telephone, and the moment he picked up, he doesn't need to dial the number even. But he picked it and directly, here the president is ringing. And here the president, he picks up the telephone, there is no need of dialing prime minister. Yes, but the moment he picked it, so here the ringing and prime minister rushed to. That the president is calling. That is Hablul Warid, the green line. You know what I'm saying? The whole state is based upon the green line and Hablul Warid. So that's why Allah says that you say that life is based upon Hablul Warid. Oh, human, do you know that Hablul Warid is not that much close to you as I am close to you? وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ صَدْرُهُ. What is waswasa? Which is roaming around from heart to the brain and from brain to the heart. You know what I'm saying? That's waswasa. It's coming from brain to the heart and from heart to the brain. Power is coming here from, the thinking is coming here from. What is roaming around good or bad, that is called waswasa. Thinking. So Allah says, whatever you are thinking, yet you have not composed it, yet you have not expressed it, you have not spelled it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ. Even your tongue doesn't know that what's going on. And Allah said, I know. وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. So okay, Allah doesn't need anything from outside to make the things proved in a court of law. Because for example, Ilmul Qazi, حين القضاء قبل القضاء أو بعد تولي القضاء تولي منصب القضاء, based on his own knowledge, can he go to decree a case? So Abu Hanifa has given the details that which case, based upon the knowledge of Qazi and judge, he can give a decree, and where he cannot do that. Yes, for example, something the Qazi and the judge absorb himself, but still he needs the proofs and the evidence, the legal procedure in a court of law. And if he wants to do that and decree accordingly, he cannot do that based upon his own knowledge or observation. If he wants to prove it, as one witness, he should leave the chair and come to the podium as a witness. Not Mr. Justice so-and-so, Mr. so-and-so. as a witness in that case. And if the nisab is not complete, so case could not be decreed accordingly. Because nisab is at least 2 witnesses. So anyhow, in the court of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the knowledge of Allah, because Allah is not subject to any law, is he? No. Say, he is not subject to any law. Because the law you are subject to, it needs 2 things, then you are becoming subject to that law. Number 1, it came from supreme and sovereign authority, which is supreme and sovereign to you. It's supreme and sovereign to you. So now, there will be an authority, but that's not supreme and sovereign. So that law or that authority cannot make you subject to himself. Because your status is highest. You know what I'm saying? So is there any supreme and sovereign authority that which is more sovereign than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who will make a law and he will make Allah subject to? That's number 1. And number 2, when you will be subject to law, when it has a sanctity behind it, a punishment behind it, there is an authority. If you violate and transgress the law, it will punish you accordingly. Is there any authority giving a punishment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if you violated the rule? That's why. And Ilmul Kalam, they are mentioning one thing. لا يسأل عما يفعل وهم يسألون. Like, yes, for academic purpose. I wrote a book now. Yes. As you know, that nowadays all over the world, especially for our ulama, there are certain things which is very much needed. Very much, especially those who are living in Western world. So I wrote that book, Al Jihad in Islam, Lima wa Kaifa wa Mata. The title of the book, Al Jihad in Islam, 3 questions. Lima, why? Wa Kaifa, how? Mata. What I'm saying? You got it or not? So that will be inshallah an answer to the issue concerned. Al-Jihad fil Islam. Liman. Wa kaifa. Why that is? How that is? And when that is. Yes, Fariza is Fariza. For example, prayer is first. Prayer say that is farad. But Sharia itself appointed a specific time for that purpose. So when the time is there, then you will pray. If somebody will say that prayer is not farad, you know what I'm saying? He will lose his iman. Will he or not? Say. Yes. If somebody will say jihad is not farad, so he will lose his iman as well. But prayer is farad, it has a time. It has its own requirements. Even when the time is there, so time is not the only factor. There are a lot of other factors. He has written that 2 rakat prayer needs knowledge about 400 issues. 2 rakat prayer, it needs knowledge about what? Say, 400 issues. Number 1, Ash-Shara'it Ash-Shurut. And as you know, that these are Islamic and Arabic terminologies. So in English, I am trying to find out the terminology. Sometimes I make it. Sometimes because you are in need of. Because if you use an English book, the Arabic term, somebody who is not familiar with, that's why Abdul Rahman Sahib is facing difficulties in my books. Because he gives to someone to compose it, yes, then he calls it. That here is one word, I don't know, because I am not Muslim, I am not familiar with Islamic terms. So he calls it. That there is one word. Yes. I don't know what is this. That they say U-A-H-A-R-I. Yes, and the quotation marks are there. You understand? Quotation marks are there. He said that this is Bukhari. So what it means? This is Bukhari Urdu or something. Yes, there's some Bukhara figure was coming or what? Imam Mukhtar al Kashmiri, Rahmatullahi alayhi, whenever he was coming to Darul Hadith of Darul Dewan to have his class of Bukhari, so that was his routine. that before starting and saying Salam ala Nabi, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was giving a message to the students in one very simple share in Urdu. کہ بے عشق محمد جو پڑھاتے ہیں بخاری آتا ہے بخار ان کو بخاری نہیں آتی. That if you are studying Bukhari or you are teaching Bukhari,